this is going well. Hello, welcome to Borderline Artistic. I'm Jackson. Today I'm going to talk about my 5 fave Marvel ladies. In no particular order and for no particular reason. These are just 5 characters of the female variety that I felt deserved a shout out today. Let's begin. So most people who grew up in the 90s, X-Men was a brilliant time in all of our lives, television, cartoonally speaking. And as a child, my favorite X-Men was always Storm. She is Aurora Monroe, with the ability to manipulate the weather. She was really great. I feel like I loved her as a child because not only could she fly, which is always a huge thing for me, but she was just really powerful, but like not show-offy about it. It was like, oh, Storm's coming. She's gonna mess shit up. Moving on. Continuing on the X-Men path, recently I've really been digging Kitty Pryde. She can walk through walls. That's her power. She can phase through solid matter. She has a cool dragon pal from another dimension, which is always great. But just as a character, she's really fun and like sassy, and I love that she's kind of young and she's kind of has those youthful ideals about her, which I think offsets really nicely with a lot of the more seasoned X-Men, like Storm and Cyclops and Wolverine. I feel like she has a great youthful energy to her, which I believe we share. Let's talk Avengers. So, I love the Avengers. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes is an animated TV series, which is available on Netflix. Check it out. And in it, I fell in love with Ms. Marvel. I love a good badass woman, and her powers I feel like are just so great. Flight, always a plus for me. Super strength, cool. And then she has these blasts of energy because she has Kree powers. She just has a great visual to her. I just feel like when you see her fly into battle, punch some robots, blast some baddies, it's just a really she pumps you up. She kind of just has that classic all-American superhero-ness about her, and it's really, she's just a really fun character. Okay, and now we get a little serious. So, my all-time favorite superhero of all time ever is the Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff. I love her so much. She gets a really bad rap these days in the media of the comic world, just because so much of what's happening in the world was caused by her, M-Day, AVX. A lot of these storylines heavily revolved around her, and a lot of people don't like her because of it, that she was kind of a catalyst for a storyline and didn't have a lot of redeeming moments throughout those stories. She has some brilliant moments of very poignant ideals, and that's what I feel like I love about her. Mutants come from all races, all religions, and all sexual orientations. Having powers born into us is the only thing we inherently share. She started out as a bad person, but she's one of the Avengers, and to me, in a dream team of Avengers, she'll always be on that team. She'll always be a dream Avenger for me. Now, finally, number 5. The newest of my loves, who is very close to creeping into my number 1 place. I saved her for last just because she is starring in my opinion, the 2 best Marvel series that are currently running. And that is, of course, none other than Hawkeye herself, Kate Bishop. So in my opinion, the 2 best series that Marvel has coming out right now is The Young Avengers, which I've talked about at length before, and it's wonderful and awesome, and go read it. But I think the best thing coming out of Marvel right now, which I'm really loving, is Hawkeye. This is a trade paperback of Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon. It's really great. Look at it. Ooh, cool. Ooh, minimalist coloring. Ooh, look at that art style. Ooh, look at those arrow motifs. I get it. Ooh. Kate Bishop is just the epitome of a badass. She's so funny, she's so sassy, and she's just really freaking cool. There's a scene in Hawkeye where there's a car accident, and she's with Clint, the male Hawkeye, and she leans out the window and she goes, "Hey look, Clint, it's a metaphor for your dating life." Shazam! Thank you for listening to my little rant about my 5 fave Marvel ladies. Let me know who your favorite Marvel ladies are. If you feel personally wounded that I didn't mention your fave gal, let me know. I will see if I even know which peculiar, random character that was in one issue of something that nobody read ever except for you and your loser friends, if I could even find any information about them on the internet. Go do something productive with your day. Losers, love you. Elena's potatoes, hoo, 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 a click, a hey, hey, I have a better day than I am having right now. I'm gonna go to bed.